Recording is on.
Ah, okay. All right, no problem. For from the beginning, we've talked about introduction to product management, and we all know what product management is. I'll just do a rundown of what we've done so far. We all know what product management is and why product managers are important. Then we also talked about agile framework. We have the waterfall as well, and we talked about agile product management. Agile is what most persons use this, most organizations use agile approach. So we have the likes of Scrum, the likes of Kanban when it comes to agile product management. So and from Scrum is where we have the sprints, sprint planning, sprint reviews, sprint retrospectives, so that's an agile way of working, and that's breaking down work into smaller pieces so that we can launch to the market as fast as possible, and also iterating our improvements based on customers' feedback. So we also talked about the user-centric design. That as product managers, we need to build products that are appealing to the customers, products that add value to our customers, and our work as product managers is also to ensure that we align the user needs with the business goals. They have to be in alignment. They have to be in alignment. So we have to align this together in order to satisfy customers. And for the user centric approach, it's actually has to do with customers ensuring that our customers who are our own users are satisfied. We should always note that we are not bidding for ourselves as product managers, we are bidding for the customers. So for us to be able to bid for customers, we need to carry out our user research, and that's how we come about different types of research method that we can use. We can use the qualitative, we can use the quantitative research method as well. For the qualitative research method, um, we can use surveys, we have different, we can use our questionnaires as well. Then we have primary and secondary research as well. So primary research is you're getting your information first hand. Then the secondary is you're relying on government information or other already published data. So these are how we can conduct our user research. Before you start building a product, you need to conduct your user research as a product manager. So when you conduct a user research, you can now come out with, oh, this is the feedback I get. You analyze all of your feedbacks from customers, and you're able to like, oh, from your users now, then you're able to come up with, oh, this is it. So it guides you towards building for the customers and not building what you think you should build. So it's this allowed what we call guesswork. Rather than building on guesswork, you build on the actual products that the customer needs. So it's not only enough that we study our customers, it's also good that we study the market trend. We also need to be aware of the market trend, so that we don't end up putting products that are not needed in the market. So we should be aware of the market trend as well, and also we should do our competitor analysis at product managers. Let's see what competitors are doing, how can we improve, how can we satisfy customers. Everything that has to do with our product management has been satisfying customers, meeting user needs, aligning it with the business goals. Everyone is happy. The stakeholders work cross functional. The stakeholders are happy. They collaborate. The function well as product manager. So we have to put all of this in place. We really have to put all of this in place as product managers. We have to be user focused. Users are customers. They are our own customers. We are their advocates. We speak for them where the building is going on. Your engineers are not there. You are the ones. Sorry, your users are not there. You are the one advocating for them, telling your engineers what to build. So you are the spokesman of your users. So you need to build products that are appealing to them, products that satisfy and meet their immediate needs. And that's what took us to prioritization this way. That For us to build what matters to the customers, what gives more impact to the customers, we have to prioritize, especially when you work in an agile environment. So you prioritize your features, you prioritize everything that has to do with the product. So when you set your priority, it helps you not to build blindly. The team does not lose focus. The team are aligned that, oh, this is what we are building. This is the next step. They build in an orderly manner, like in an orderly manner in the sense that they build what gives the customers more satisfaction first. And that's why we talked about different metrics, different method that you can use to prioritize, which we have in Moscow theory. We talked about the rise as well, which is the reach, the impact, the confidence, and the effort. That's what rise means. Then we also talked about the Kano theory as well, where we have the delighters. That's when customers are delighted when you do beyond and above and beyond. Then you can call that like the aha moment of the customer. Then we also have the future prioritize, like the when you deliver future to them, future that helps them. Then we have the basic features, that's like the must have. So that's the must have. The delighters are the last. That's like the peak when you must have done the must have. Then you go to the should have. Yes, so the could have is what Canon refers to as the delighters. Then we also talked about effort and impact. We talked about effort and impact. Is also another metrics that you can use to prioritize your product as product managers. So this is you basically looking at it as, okay, you have value. What value is this product going to give at this point in time? Then what effort is required? Is the effort high? Is it low? Is it medium? Is the value high, medium, or low? So it's basically grouping it into that three: low, medium, and high. Low, medium, and high. So depending on on the one that adds more value to the customer at that point in time. So depending on the one that has add more value to the customer at that point in time. So, and we talked about why backlog management is very important. When you prioritize, then you can now manage your backlogs. So, backlog management simply means you are writing your future, a clear future description, that you are reordering your items in the order of priorities. Even when the priority change, you can always go back to reorder it. You are also making sure that the top item are ready for development. That if you say you are building send money first, yes, they are ready for developments. You have all your requirements. It's not enough that you have your product backlog, but you don't have all the requirements. So that's why it's saying a good backlog will be clear. It will have users to be every information, every requirement from stakeholders that they will need in building that product. So it's not like you tell your developers that you want to build and send money, but you are yet to even you are here to even gather requirements. You've not written your user story, you've not written your PRD, you don't have a design for it. How do you want them to proceed to go and build that kind of feature? So you have to give them everything they need before they can start production. Because if you ask them to build and they start building blindly, uh it's going to be disastrous. Let me put it that way. When your engineers build blindly, you don't give them any requirements, you just call them to a meeting and say, this is what I'm trying to build. And just build this for me. There is no graphical representation of what you want to build. And you expect people that write code, their main task is to write code, to go ahead and build something for you. They will just build anything they feel like, and you cannot even question, or you cannot how will I put it, judge them now, because you did not give them what they need. You did not give them what they need. So you have to ensure that all those requirements are ready. Every requirement that they need to build a successful product are ready for them at their own disposal, so that they can go to it. And it's not enough that they have all those things. You have to also ensure that they align with the business goal, because when they know the reason why you are building your product, that's when they can work together with you to build your product. So they have to be carried along. They have to know why they are coding, why they are building this particular feature, why you want this feature to be like this and not like this. So they have to know all of that. You have to put all of that in place as product manager. Yeah, and we should have it at the back of our mind that as product managers, our work does not end, backlog does not finish, backlog no dey finish. You still have items in the backlog even when you have launched, so you keep iterating. So your backlog does not finish. That your backlog does not finish does not mean your backlog should be a dumping ground for anything. Whatever it is that you know you will not build. As a product manager, you already know, okay, when customer says or okay, you look at, after you did your competitor analysis, you looked at dark mode, like you saw a lot of features, you wrote a lot of features in your product backlog. But as product manager, you already know that there is no way you build this thing in the next 1 or 2 years. Remove it from your product backlog when you know you will not. So be available, be willing to always drop features that in your heart of hearts you know that you will not build this feature. If you know you will not build that feature, don't create confusion. Remove it from your product backlog. Only put features that you will build. So always have it at the back of your mind that your product backlog should be features that you know you will build. You see all those won't have, remove it. If you know that your application will not have this feature, there's no need in you wasting time and putting it and allowing people to see it, and your engineers will see it and be like, we still have a lot of things to do. They look at it and be like, oh, we still have a lot of things to do. But if you remove it, like purge your backlog of everything that you know that are not relevant. Let's see the relevant ones according to their priority. Don't make it a dumping ground. Don't make it look like it will take forever to even, I know backlog does not finish, but don't make it look so forever and something ambiguous that the engineers, the stakeholders are even scared, like, this product like this, when are we even going to be like 50% done? Because they have so many ideas, so many features that you know that you not go ahead with it. So why having it when you know you not go with it? So always ensure that you only put items you will build, even though you not build this now, you build this in the next 2 years, put it. But the one you know that it is not relevant, the money pit. I mentioned what money pit is. Money pit are features that will suck your money. They are of low value, high effort, very high effort. So if you know, like those ones are like money pit, just do away with it. Just like the example I gave in that quadrant, advanced research, advanced transaction, advanced report here. Why even, how many application, if you are building a banking application, how many banking application have an advanced transaction report? So you now want to go and build, like, are you trying to impress your customers? The customer tell you that that is what they need at that point in time. So if they don't need it at that point in time, there is no need for you to waste resource and development time in building what your customers will not use. So that's why prioritization is very, very important when it comes to product management. So it helps you to save development time, save resources, you channel, you focus the energy on the things that matters, the things that give more impact. Always know that it's more impact to the customers. The one I would they would derive that satisfaction. That's what you should always look at. Don't look at, hey, I want to build because this feature, if I build it like this, there's no app that has this feature. So me, I want my own app to be unique. I want to build a feature. You build a feature that your customer will not use. It doesn't work that way if your customer will not use your feature. Always build features that you know your customers would use. Your customer will get more value in using it than just for using its sake. Imagine just having a dark mode when most most of us don't even change our app. For apps that have dark mode, my banking app has dark mode. We don't even change it. We don't even know that they exist. You are now spending enough effort just to build something that is of low value. So it's as good as money pit. So let's avoid that as product managers. Let's avoid that. So yeah, so that's why our prioritization is important, and your prioritization helps you with your backlog management. So you manage your backlog efficiently and effectively once you are able to prioritize well. So yeah, that's just a quick summary of the entire classes so far. Any question, reaction, or comments? Any from anyone?
No question from me.
No question from me.
Okay.
Emma, please, about the assignment, are we to submit with like our accountability partner or like just individual?
Do it individually because we have enough time.
Individually, Abi.
Yes, please.
Alright.
Okay. Any question on the assignment again? I believe we are all clear with the assignments. Let's make use of Google Doc, please. Let's start cultivating that bit of Google Doc. Let's have Google Doc so that you can share. All right, no problem. So yeah, let's get our feedback section and what we've been able to learn so far. So good. I'll start with Tori Seju to be followed by Sofumi, Babatunde, then Adedamola. Adedamola, you ran away before you will come back. So let me start with Tori Seju. What's the take home so far? So good. Tori Seju, are you there?
Sorry, ma. Good morning, ma.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know.
I'm here, ma.
Yeah, I was asking what your take home is.
Oh, ma was on and off.
Okay, so far so good.
Yes, yes. But what the little thing I was able to pick was still just like still the benefit of prioritizing what you want to do.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, ma.
No,
I'm
it's
busy at
fine.
home.
What's the
Thank
benefit?
you.
You said just the benefit. So what's the benefit? Give us one benefit.
Yes, like I have to look at my customers' preference and the one that will pay me, not the one that will be spending much time and resources on.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Slurry Sages. Thank you so much. Who out for me?
Still using my mic.
Yeah, you there? So for me, if you're hearing me, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. No, I was trying to see if I can like unmute you. Yeah, so I'll say my take home is like now I understand like how to evaluate futures based on their impact on users, and also I would say I learned that like managing backlog is essential to keep like the development process organized. More of like how it will help the team prioritize and track progress effectively to like not to cause any chaos and all. And also I would say like I also learned like all the features that can be built. I learned that not all features can be built at once. So as a product manager, you have to use models like the Moscow value and effort, rice and the RIC and all, so that it will help ensure that the team work on like a maximum space. So that's all from my end.
All right, thank you very much, Luatokunmi. That was indeed insightful. Okay, let's move on to Babatunde. Hi, Babatunde.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so today, in addition to what they've said, it's also important to make sure that we don't burden our backlog with unnecessary features that we know that we will not use or will not build, or it will not be easy for us to build. It's not advisable to add just any features into the backlog so that it will not be long, unnecessarily long. That's one. And also, it's important to prioritize our features to ensure that values are delivered as soon as possible for the client. So, prioritization ensures that we deliver value early for the client, and also to make sure that what is essential for the app comes first. It will also ensure that the solution builders or the engineers are able to have a clear direction of what they are doing, and to be able to ensure that they know what they are building first before any other thing. Also, it's important to adopt any of the prioritization models, the Moscow value and part of effort and all those things, to ensure that we know the features that are important, the features that must be added to the solution, and the solution is not viable without such features, and also to know the ones that come later on at the end of the solution. So prioritization basically is important in building the app so that it will give a clear direction of what the app is meant to do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Babatunde, for that. That was insightful. Thank you. All right, Adidamula.
Ma,
What's your take on it?
take home for today. Um, the assignment.
The assignment is your take home, Adidamula.
Okay. My take home. Okay, so oh God, what I want to say. Okay, so I learned that I learned that um please I'm coming, ma. Please give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so I learned that as product managers, we should be able to prioritize our backlogs, know what we want to do first, what we are not doing at all, and how we're going to like in what order all our features will be rolled out. And I also learned without I even said product for prioritization. Yes, that's what I learned basically, ma.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you for me. Sorry for adding that, mama. Okay, I answered. Everybody's in the celebration mode. Yeah, it's been amazing so far. Yeah. So no problem, everybody. Like earlier announced, that today is our last class for the year 2025, and so we're meeting in January again. Yeah, I can see that we're excited. See them, everybody wants to go for holiday. Okay, so yeah. Mm. It seems it's only my person that is excited about this holiday.
Thank you, ma.
Welcome. Person wants to go for holiday. Okay.
See you next year, ma.
Hmm.
See you next year, everybody.
Yeah. So
Bye.
thank you everyone. I
Thank you
wish
for
you a
teaching us
pretty.
so far, ma'am.
I wish us
Thank
a great
you. Bye,
celebration.
everyone.
Yeah. Thank you everyone. And happy New Year in advance.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Advance and Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah. Thank you.